welcome to Love to Travel with Wave. If you're new to this channel, it's a great channel. We discuss a lot of topics. We kind of vibe with each other. We listen to music. We travel. As I woke up this morning, it's a little bit nippy in South Florida, and the birds are chirping, and you can see in the background that the sun is getting ready to rise. And my batteries are kind of low, but I said, you know what? Let me come on anyway. Yes, to greet you. Yesterday, I do apologize. We did not have tea together. Good morning, Mortgage with me. How are you this morning? Yeah, I'm kind of taking the back road this morning. Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful day. Good morning, House of X. How you guys doing? Yes, yes, I'm the lady in black today, honey. Yes, yes, yes. Let me tell you, yesterday was quite busy and I really didn't have a chance to do tea time. I don't think it was busy really. I just think that I just needed that much needed break. Sometimes you just need a break, especially from YouTube. You work so hard, then you got to come home and work on your YouTube channel, all of that. Oh, thank you. Yes. I tried to put my best foot out, you know? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yesterday I worked and I actually put out some short videos and I did all my little thing, and so forth. But then I got to work and I jumped on YT and I'm seeing everyone talking about Will and the Oscars. I didn't even know the Oscars still exist. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't watch television. I really and truly don't. So I'm not really up and up on what's going on. Yeah. I'm trying to cross this street. Yeah, so I'm really, really not up and up. Hi, good morning, SA. Good morning, Pat. How are you guys doing? So let me show you the beautiful sunshine. Oh my God, the sun is rising so beautiful. You know, I have to share it with you guys. Yeah. So, ooh, something must be happening. So, like I was saying, I don't really watch television, so I really don't know what's going on. But I took a moment to go and look at this whatever saga that is going on between Chris Rock and Will. But not only did I do that because I used to work in radio, so I know how the media can be, how they hype up things, how they sensationalize things. They make things look a certain way and it's not that way. And first I look at this footage and the slap didn't look real to me, you know? Of course, breakfast. I need somebody to pay for my breakfast. I'm broke, honey. Yeah. Yeah, so I looked at the video. I'm like, I didn't see where the slap really connected. Secondly, Chris Rock's reaction. So I thought it was fake. Honestly, I really thought it was staged. Being that I've been in the media, a lot of times they stage stuff. Hi, Ria, good morning, to make it look like, But then I saw like when Will went and he was using profanity and all of that. Okay, I watched that. And then I went to look at Chris Rock in 2016 when he was on the David Letterman show. A lot of you haven't seen it, but this guy has been like heckling. Hi, Shawnee, good morning. Has been heckling at Will and his wife for years. He has said some really awful things. So sometimes before we start, our own opinions and everything, I'm not saying what Will did was the right thing to do. As a man, you should have check him, but check him in a way that, it does not come off that way. And not in the public when millions and millions of people are watching. But for me, I just felt like it was staged. I don't know why. Because when I went, I also did my research and looked at the ratings for the Oscars. Since Whoopi Goldberg and Billy Crystal, the Oscars have been really going down the slump. They have lost over 20% of their viewers. Okay, and these are things that people, before you can give an opinion, you have to look at things in different angles and stuff like that. Who knows? You might see Chris and Will and Jada come to a consensus and they sit down at that same red table and have a conversation about forgiveness. And all three parties taking, responsibility for what just occurred in front of the world. Okay? Another thing is, we as people, we need to stop putting people on pedestals. They are not gods. Okay? They are human beings. They bleed. They're in the flesh just like us. Will is a human being. Chris is a human being. Jada is a human being. They all have feelings. They all have their own personalities. They are going to fall short like we do. The only thing is the world is watching them. The world is not really watching us because we're just ordinary people going to work each and every day. We don't have the big clout, the big money, or anything like that. So everyone has an opinion, but we don't know what's going on in the mind of Will Smith. We don't know what's going on in the mind of Chris Rock. We don't know what's going on in the mind of Jada. You don't know if that was the tip of the iceberg. Maybe he got fed up. Maybe it didn't have nothing to do with Chris Rock. It maybe had to do with Hollywood, his career, things just, expectations from him. Maybe he just wants to live a normal life. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know really what really happened. And, a lot of times we're very judgmental. We don't know these people's daily lives. I can tell you personally, acting is not, like I told someone on the live yesterday, acting is not easy. I took acting class. I took private acting classes in Miami. Modeling is not easy. Everyone thinks you just get cute and you walk down the hall. No, honey, it's an art form. It is very hard to get into character. There were times, I remember one time my acting coach told me, you need to cry. You know how I cried in that scene? I actually had to think about my friend that died, which hurt me so bad. And I started crying. Tears just came down my eyes and I started crying. So acting is a pretty hard profession. It's not showing up in the camera, and there are certain angles. Sometimes you have to be very close to each other, like right up in each other's face. The camera makes it look like you guys are apart, but you have to be right up there in that person's face, talking. You know what I'm saying? You have to get into character. You have to do your research, find out who this person's is, and you become that person. So I don't want to elaborate on all of this saga that's happening with Will and everything. I wish him good luck. I wish he gets the help that he needs and his family gets close to him and comforts him. And don't worry what other people say about him. Come on. All of this does not take away, the good things that he have done and his purpose here on earth. You know what I'm saying? Just like Chris Rock, I commend him if this is really, really what's happening. I commend him for not retaliating or having any type of reaction. Someone like myself would probably have a reaction because if someone slapped the hell out of me, I would I'm ready to fight. You know what I'm saying? But he composed himself. This is why I said it was so staged. You know? Yeah, yeah, Sean. The Chantel. Yeah, because, we're out here in these streets. We know how it is. These people have their money. They know whatever is going on. I've listened to Chris Rock. He, I would call him like a hackler. Someone who hackles you. Like I used to watch this they used to have this movie. It was a football movie, and there was this hackler, and everywhere they go, this guy would just talk trash, talk trash, talk trash, talk. That's Chris Rock. His voice is very annoying too. Okay, so I commend him, for hey, taking that slap, you know what I'm saying? Not retaliating. Then I looked at it in another way. If that was 50 Cent or that was Tupac Shakur, if he was here, or one of those guys, would he have gone up on that stage and slapped them? That is my question. I don't think personally he would have done that to 50 Cent. I don't think he would have done that to Tupac Shakur. I just don't think so. I think that sometimes people tend to, hey, good morning, Coco T. How are you? Thank you so much. Yes. So I think sometimes, I'm not saying this is the case, but sometimes people tend to prey on the weakest ones because they know that they can get away with it and that person is not going to retaliate or to react. You understand me? But they pick their battles. They pick who they want to do things to. Okay? So that's just my whole take on the whole thing. Yesterday, I kind of, just went on lives. I ran some playlists. I did some shorts, and then everyone had, their say in this whole Will saga and everything like that. And please go on my community tab. I actually went on Facebook, and one of my classmates, she had a statement, and it kind of resonated in me. Okay? Because with the whole Will saga, she says, why can't we just behave and so we can get the respect, the respect of white people, and then so we can sit at the table. I did not like that comment. Why do we have to sit at people's table? Why don't we create our own table? I agree with the, thank you, Chantel. I will read your comment. I agree that we need to have a respect for ourselves. Once we respect ourselves, then we can respect other people. And respect is earned. But don't tell me that we have to gain respect from other people to sit at their table. Are we still in that mentality that we have to be trying to get the acceptance of other ethnic groups? You know what I'm saying? And that and it just showed me, and this is someone that I graduated in school with. This is someone who's very intelligent. Okay? She has a great career. I respect her as a black woman. And for her to write such, this comment, I was just infuriated. And I'm gonna, have this little talk with her. How can you say that? Are we still trying to sit at other people's tables and eat their crumbs? Or are we trying to create our own table and have our own feast and respect each other and love each other? You understand? I need Will Smith and Chris Rock to love each other as black men, not being on other people's stages and slapping each other. That's my whole take on it. You know what I'm saying? And I did not like that comment at all. Hi, good morning, Synovia. How are you? And this is why I talk about, self love, self care. And I mean it for our community. Start taking care of each other. Stop the bickering. Stop looking so closely at each other and what we are doing. Four Corners Custom Products, good morning to you. How are you? You know, Stop doing this to each other. That comment right there told me that we are still in the same place. We are still, we still have that mentality that we have to sit down at other people's tables. We still have to eat their crumbs. We cannot create for ourselves. You understand? Even being on YouTube, we need to be creating things that reflect our communities, that makes our communities, look good. Yes. Yeah, it's embarrassing to our race. Yes. That people still think that we need to sit down at other people's tables. Yeah, we need to create content that is going to show our beauty, what we're truly about as a people. Because for years and decades, people have been using our trends, our contents, our style. People have been using our clothing, the way we speak, our swag. They've been Everything you see that we create, they've been mimicking it. That's to show we are the trendsetters. We are the first. Put ourselves first. Love ourselves. Don't go out there harming each other. If you don't like something, if I don't like something someone does to me, I'm going to call you on it. But I'm not going to come here on YouTube and say da 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 and mention your name and do. No. I'm going to get you on IG or wherever you are. And I say, hey, let's talk, and stuff like that. No one needs to know. You handle it behind closed doors. Do not put your laundry out there. Some people say Jada should have stepped up and kind of hold his hand and bring him back to the stage and stuff like that and everything. But remember, she's into her emotions. You know how we women get sometimes. We're emotional, But we don't know what these people are thinking. But like I said, the only comment that really, I think they're going to sort this out. I think at the end of the road, like I told someone, they're going to end up on the red table and they're going to hash out whatever it is and, talk about what happened and all of that. But at the end of it, it's the comments. We're not helping the situation. It's our comments. These comments sitting down at the table. Haven't we sat down at the table long enough? It's time for us to get off of that table and create our own table. And that's where I'm going to leave it off today. But guys, thank you so much for coming in this morning. I love you guys. I love it when you come here on Teatime and, you share your opinion, you make your comments. Please go on the community tab. We've got lots of information. Thank you, Coco T, for running my playlist. I'm still running your playlist as we speak at home. Yes, and I'm in these streets, right? So my whitey boyfriend, he's monitoring everything at home. Yes. So, and also we're featuring, because of the Oscars, check out my community tab. She was the first female to win an Oscar, okay, in Gone with the Wind. All right, so on that note, happy Women's History Month. We have one more day, and we're going to feature our last woman in history, and you will see that tomorrow, and we will have our poll question and all of that. Go on over, vote on the poll if you agree with the statement I saw on Facebook or not. All right? Take care, everyone. Have a great and blessed day. Keep smiling and keep doing the right thing in your community. Oh, okay, Synovia, you love Mortgage with Me. Yes, I love her channel too. She has me on a budget too, okay? Sometimes I kind of get off the budget, but Mortgage with Me, I'm with you, girl. Sometimes I have to get my little coffee. Yes. Okay, so take care, everyone. Have a great day. Like I always say, without you, there's no channel. All right, take care.